What's up, everybody? The Ghost here. Welcome back. First of all, I want to start by saying thank you to my new subscribers. I think we're up to about 10 now, so we're growing. And I wanted to pass along that I really appreciate it. So, anyway, as promised in my previous video, I've got an interesting one for you today. This lock has been in my collection for several years. I believe I got it out of a box of just random locks and keys that I bought at a yard sale years ago. No keys, but we don't need no stinking keys, right? So anyway, I have never come across another one of these. Never been able to find one. Done research trying to find some history on this, and I've never been able to find anything. So excuse me. If anybody has one, knows anything about them, or has ever seen one, please leave me some comments and let me know. I would love to know any history that anybody can tell me on this particular type of lock. So anyway, let's go ahead and take a look here. Abus Diskus number 34, 3485 along the bottom there. And then Abus Lock Company, Germany, 663 Diskus number 34, patent pending. So pretty cool old lock. One of my favorites actually in my collection. So anyway, let's go ahead and get to picking. Just got bottom of the keyway with wiper insert and my multi-pick short hook. And you can see that it is no longer in the shape that it was when it was new. It's got quite a bit of use on it. But it still works perfect for these smaller keyways. And this one's fairly small. Not a ton of room. Enough, but we'll go ahead and pick it open. Kind of a mashy click on one there. Nothing on 2, 3. Click on 4 and dropped into a false set. Counter rotation on 3, and there's your open. And then my tension wrench done slid into my keyway and got a little stuck. But anyway, there it is, Abus Diskus number 34. Now, I just want to show a couple of things on this real quick. So you'll notice the cutouts on the shackle. Sorry, trying to keep this in frame for you. On the open side of the shackles on the inside, and then on the long part of the shackle that goes down into the lock body, it's on the outside. And I don't know what the inside of this looks like, but I venture to say that it's probably, I would say, something like this. And actually, if you look at the cutouts, they don't, see if I can get things to cooperate with me here. They don't line up. They're almost stair-stepped. You can kind of see there's one and then the other. So I imagine the inside of this, the locking pawls, probably kind of look something like this, and sit maybe, about here, and then just rotate back and forth with the turn of the core. And then the other thing is when you lock the cylinder with it open, you cannot relock the shackle. So I think that locking pawl probably slides in and then sits underneath the shackle, and that's what prevents it from closing again. So you would have to pick it open to be able to close it. And then, like I said, it's not too hard of a pick, so that's not too big a deal. Usually. Usually that's not too big a deal, but when you're trying to do it quick on camera for other people, that's when things never go the way they're supposed to, right? There we go. So anyway, and then the other thing real quick before I close this up and call this good, when you look at the size of the cutouts on the shackle, and you can't see this on the camera, so I'm not going to really try and show it, but the locking pawl, after you close it up and with it open, and you take a probe or anything, you kind of go down in there, you can see that the locking pawl is quite substantial, in that it's almost about that same width as the cutout on the shackle. So pretty substantial sized locking pawls on this, near as I can tell. Anyway, like I said, I don't know exactly what the inside of this looks like, but that's kind of what I've deduced from it. But anyway, like I said, I don't know much about this. Haven't really been able to find anything. So if anybody can shed some light or share some of the history, please leave me some comments and let me know. I would really, really appreciate it. Until then, keep it legal.